Hello everyone. Hope you all are doing well. So today we will discuss an assembly language program to multiply two 8-bit numbers in 8085 microprocessor. So we will be using a SIM 8085 simulator to perform this experiment. Now as we all know that in 8085 microprocessor there is no specific instruction for multiplication operation. So we can implement multiplication operation by performing successive additions. For example, 4 multiplied by 3, we can have the result by adding 4 3 times. So for this experiment, we will be required two memory locations. We can have any memory location. Here I have taken 2050 and 2051. So I have stored multiplicand and multiplier here. So and for the output we will require two locations, because multiplication of two 8-bit numbers will result into 16-bit number. At maximum we will require 16-bit location. So for that we will be using two locations, because in 8085 one location stores 8-bit data or 1 byte. So we have taken these two locations for storing the result. So now coming to this flow chart for multiplication of two 8-bit numbers, we will first of all we will load two numbers A and B. Then we will initialize the product to 0 and we will take a count register where we will store one of the numbers. Now we will add the product with one of the number. Then we will decrement this count register. If this after decrementing this is not equals to 0, then we will again go back to this loop. If it is equals to 0, then we will store the product. Now coming to the program, this is the program here. Let me explain you this quickly. This is the program counter status memory address where you have stored this code. Let us assume that it is starting from 200. Now first instruction is LHLD 2050. That means that the content of location 2050 is stored in L register, and content of 2051 is stored in H register. So we have taken these two values, so H and L will have these two values. Then after exchange, DE will exchange data with HL pair. Then this count register C is initialized to any one of these input numbers. I have taken this 0 2. So then after that we will set this D register to 00. So now this DE register pair contains 0007. Now we will initialize product to 00. We are storing this product in HL pair, so H and L will set to 00. Now we will use DAD. What DAD instruction do? DAD D means the contents of DE pair, DE register pair will be added to contents of HL register pair, and the result will be stored in HL. So after this instruction, according to these two values, we will have contents of HL pair as 0007H. Then we will, this H denotes that these numbers are in hexadecimal. So then after that we will decrement the count register C, so we are getting 01. Then as this contents of the C register is not equals to 0, so we will go back to the loop at 200A. Again we will follow these instructions, that then HL content will be 00E. Then we will decrement the C register. Now it is equals to 00. Now as it is equals to 00, so now we will not go back to 200A. We will go to the next instruction, that is SHLD 3050. So what it will do, it will store the contents of L register to 3050 and contents of H register to 3051. So we are getting this result, this product of 7 into 2 here at 3050 and 3051, 000E. Now this is the program. This is the algo. Now we will be using two memory locations and for input, two memory locations for output. Now we will go to the simulator. So let us type sim 8085. Sim 8085. Here we will go. So you will have a window like this. So at the left side you can see there are some registers A, B, C, D, E, H, L, stack pointer and program counter. So these have by default initial values. Then there are some flag registers of 8085. Zero flag, sign flag, parity flag, carry flag, auxiliary carry flag. If you will take one of the flag, that means it is set, otherwise reset. You can change the values of these registers A, BC, accumulator, BC register pair, DE and HL, but not these two, stack pointer and program counter. Now at the right hand side you can see memory view. Here you can see that memory location 000 and 0. So this memory location is 0000. So this data at this memory location you can change by double clicking at this. And if you want to see, suppose you want to see somewhere, you will scroll here this like this horizontally, then you will get values like this 10 till it is getting value till 10ff. Now if you want to see beyond this, then you will go to 1100. So now it will go like this 1100 to 21ff. In this way you can use this memory view. Now this is the editor where you will be writing your code. Now at the top you have these buttons here. This is for assemble and load program. It will convert your program into object code and it will, corresponding data will be stored. Then this is the run program. If you will click on this, then it will run the whole program at once. If you will go for this button, then one at a time one instruction will be executed. This is to stop the execution and this is to reset everything. Now let us start with our program. So for our program we require 20 input location, 2050 and 2051. 2050, 2051. So 2050 and 2051. At 2050 we will be storing 07 and 2051 we will be storing 02. Then we will move to this program editor. So these whatever we will write after the semicolon, it will be treated as a comment. So this is a comment, this is also a comment, and this is also a comment. So what we can do, we will write our code here. Jump start means whenever this program will be executed, this will jump to this start, this code section directly. Here whatever you will write in between this data, it will just be considered for our just to view our data, what we are giving as input, but it will directly, the code will execute from here to here. So we will write our program. So I have already written here. So this is our program. Program title, you can write multiplication of two 8-bit numbers, like that. So now what we will do, we will assemble and load this program. So you will get that there is no error. So you will get this comment, your code has been compiled and loaded to memory location. This program counter, that means the program counter is starting from 0800. So now what we will do, we will run one instruction at a time. So first instruction, jump start, then it will go to, now first instruction, low LHLD 40, sorry, by mistake I have to change this thing. Let me reset it, stop this and reset. I have to change this address 2050 and this will be 3050. Now we will again compile it, then we will run one instruction at a time. Now see, after execution of LHLD, we are getting 0702 in HL pair. From, we are taking these values from here to HL, we are transferring these values to HL pair. So, and after exchange, we are getting this value to DE also. Then D we have, C we have reset to, C we have stored one of the number as count to register C. Then we have initialized D to 00. Then we have stored product, initialize product to 0000 in HL pair. Then after this DAD instruction, this DE and HL was added, so it has came as 0007. Then we have decremented the C register, it is 01 now. Now as it is not equals to 0, so again we will go to DAD instruction. Now HL, after adding HL contents of HL pair with DE, we are getting 000E. Then again we are decrementing C, so it has now 0. Then we are storing this result, which is stored in HL pair, to 3050 and 3051, and finally we will stop the program. So now to check the output, we will check here in the memory view. We require 3050. So for 3050, we will go here. This 3050 we are getting 0E, and 3051 we are getting 00. So in this way you can perform multiplication of two 8-bit numbers in this simulator SIM 8085. You can take different input values and different memory locations. By that you can practice on this simulator 8085. You can practice other 8085 programs also in this simulator. Thank you.